What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ZAVYSWRLD back with another YouTube video. This YouTube video is gonna be Q&As about me. So the let me. All right, my fault. I had to turn my ceiling fan off. I felt like it was making too much noise. But the Q&A is gonna be about like people asking questions about me. I was personally gonna do this YouTube video last week, but shit happens, stuff like that, so I wasn't able to make it then, but I'm able to make it now. So yeah, I messaged people on Instagram, Snapchat, and I also did message people on iMessage. I asked them to send them questions that they have about me. I told them that it was for a YouTube video, so they didn't get a little bit suspicious or whatever. But yeah, let's get right into the YouTube video.
Oh yeah, it took some time, we made progress.
So the first question is going to be, am I a virgin? No, I'm not a virgin.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
My first time actually losing my virginity was when I believe I was 12. Young and dumb age, but
Child. Anyway, so
it was this dude named Anthony, and Anthony was Anthony. But yeah, it's not the YouTube video. It's not my first YouTube video that I was telling you about Anthony. That was my first time bottoming, not my first time losing my virginity. But my first time losing my virginity will come in another YouTube video.
Oh my God! Wow!
But I topped Anthony actually. So Anthony's he's from New York. From when I used to stay in New York. He was alright. The ass wasn't as good. Anthony was 13, I was 12.
What the fuck are you doing?
We used to go to school together actually. But I'll tell you guys another time about that. My second time losing my virginity was, well, not losing my virginity, but my second time having sex was my first YouTube video, my first time bottoming. And it will be in the link in the description. So if you want to look at that YouTube video, my first time bottoming, it will be in the link in the description. And at the end of the YouTube video, it will be in a little box at the end of the YouTube video. But yeah, so my third time was actually a few weeks ago with my ex. His name was and I'm gonna beep that out. But yeah, he was pretty good. He was good. He was great. Can't say too much. But and my last time was actually, I think, like last week, I think. So but anyways, second question. My second question is, how many bodies do you have? Four. I just said name. I named all the people, so one of them is bleep, two of them is not named, but the other two is. So yeah, I mean, where are you from? I am from Brooklyn, New York, Brownsville, Kings County. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I was basically raised everywhere. I moved to Chicago after I left New York, and then back to North Carolina. I used to stay in South Carolina. I was basically raised everywhere, if you can say that. But what do you want to be in life? I want to be a lawyer, cosmetologist, and a barber.
Oh my God! Wow!
Let's start with the lawyer. I want to be a lawyer because I want to help I want to help the people that are in the wrong, because, you know, they don't get much love, you know. You know, some people, you know, some lawyers, they would defend for their ones in the wrong, but in reality, they really don't want to defend for the ones that are in the wrong, because they have no way of showing their proof, you know. I think of it as a way where, if this would have happened, what would have happened if that never happened? If this would have happened, if this would have never happened, what would have happened if this happened? You know, you have to think of things from the opposite label. You can't always judge a book by its cover, or, you know, just because of something that someone's done in the past. That's how I look at it. What made me want to be a lawyer was my first time going to court. My first time going to court was when I was 12, but that's another YouTube video as well. So that's another YouTube video that I'll be coming up with, my first time going to court and why I went to court. But yeah, now the cosmetologist part. I want to be a cosmetologist because simply the fact that, you know, I know how to do little box braids with natural hair. I know how to do box braids with weave. I know how to cornrow. I know how to do a lot of different types of hairstyles, but not on myself. It's actually hard to do it on myself, considering that my hair is like really short and stuff like that. And it's like, it's really damaged because I dye it a lot. But yeah, and I want to be a barber. Now, where the barber came in was because in New York, you paid the like $35 for a haircut. Who the fuck is about to pay $35 for a haircut in North Carolina or New York? Now, what I want to do is, you know, after I get my barber's license, I want to move back. I'm actually wanting to move back to New York because I also want to be an MTA motorman, like where you drive for MTA and shit like that, and like do the trains and the buses. Because as a little kid, me growing up as a little kid, I was obsessed with the trains in New York. It's like, I was just amazed with how they worked, like how, you know, how the trains always transported different people, and, you know, they stayed on one railroad, so, you know, it's not hard. It's actually difficult for you to actually get hurt, but at the same time, it is easy for you to get hurt. I'm not sure how to explain it, but yeah, but where the barber came in from, it's just like, I wanted to do something, you know, open my own business in New York, you know, a little barber place, you know, not nothing too fancy, you know, something for the little kids and the teens and stuff like that. You know, kids of certain age can get their hair cut free. Teenagers will only have to pay $5 or $10. And I know y'all saying, why $5 or $10? That's not enough. But you have to look at it this way. You have to look at your profit. If you go to one barber shop and they charge you $35 per cut, some people is going to be mad cheap. They're going to be like, nah, I'm not paying for that $35 cut when I can spend the rest of my money on, like, minutes or some shit like that. I don't know who pays for minutes, but... Or, like, when I can use that money to go and get some food from McDonald's or Wendy's or Cookout or, you know, Kickback Jacks or Popeyes or something like that. Whatever you want to do. You know... So you have to look at it from a different perspective. More people would, if I had my own barber shop, more people would come to my barbershop than the other barbershop, because the other barbershop charges a lot. And when they start seeing that somebody else is charging less for their haircuts, then that's when they will realize, hey, why am I going to this barbershop when I can go to this one and get my hair cut for like $5, $10, $15? When at this one I have to pay like $35, $30 for a haircut. They're going to eventually stop going to the next barbershop and start coming to mine. It's like profit. You're basically making the same money that they're making because they will get the less amount of people. And when they get the less amount of people, their money starts to add up slowly. But if I get the most amount of people, the $5 to $10 will actually somehow if it can, it would like raise the money from them. It will get money higher than they get money. So, you know, you have to think about it from like a different perspective. So like, that's that. But let's go to type of people you like. Boy.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Alright, so I like masculine dudes. I like, you know, I have no selected choice over like dark skin, you know, light skin, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, considering that I'm part Puerto Rican myself. You know, I have nothing, you know, I have no peripheral preference over like skin tone color or nothing like that. It's all about your personality, your attitude, the way you show your love, the way that you would, you know, the way that you act out in places like public, you know, stuff like that. But you know, I like masculine dudes. I don't like the feminine dudes because, you know, I can be a little bit feminine at times, but still, like, I like a masculine dude. You know, like if I get out of hand, you know, put me in my place, shit like that. But yeah. So, ooh, my arm is bleeding. Ooh, but yeah, I like dudes like that. You know, masculine muscle. You know, like kind of tall, but not too tall. Like a little bit taller than me. So like I'm 5'6", so probably like 5'7", 5'8", you know, something like that. Just a little bit taller, you know. But yeah, let's move on to turn-ons and turn-offs. That would be in another YouTube video.
Another one.
We won't really get into that today. I'll probably make another YouTube video with my friend on turn-ons and turn-offs because yeah, that would be a good YouTube video. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that one with my friend, on turn-ons and turn-offs, my gay friend. But yeah, let's see what other questions we have. What are you mixed with? Okay, that's a good one. I'm glad somebody asked that question because it was gonna come up eventually. I am mixed with Black, Trinidad, Venezuelan, Jamaican, and Puerto Rican. The Black and the Jamaican came from my mother, which I will put photos up at the top right next to my head right here. But the Jamaican and the Black came from my mother, and the Trinidad, Venezuelan, and Puerto Rican came from my dad, as you can see. You know, like he's like, and his accent really shows, like, it sounds like he's still from Venezuela or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so I guess that's it for the Q&A. I haven't really had a lot of people respond to me today. I should have made this YouTube video tomorrow, but I hadn't really had a lot of people respond to me tonight, considering that it's really late. Like, hey Google, what time is it?
It's 10:41 p.m.
There you have it. It's 10:41 p.m. You know, not a lot of people's up. You know, most of my friends have work in the morning. You know, stuff like that. And some of them stay out of the state, so, you know, different time zones. But, yeah, so if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, subscribe to be notified. And don't be afraid to add me on Snapchat and Instagram. I have a backup Snap now. I will put all three of those social medias at the bottom of the screen, so that way y'all will be able to see them, copy them down, and look me up. I'm on the process of hitting 100 subscribers on YouTube. I believe I'm at 83 or 84 now. So I will have a very special YouTube video coming out as soon as I hit 100 subscribers. So as soon as I hit 100 subscribers, that video will be coming out. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's it for today's YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Don't be afraid to hit that post notification bell. Social media and my first time bottoming link will be in the description below. Instagram, Snapchat. I don't really use Facebook, but I guess Facebook. And you know, I add back on Snap. You know, one of my friends that, you know, somebody that just, you know, used to, I guess he watched my first time bottoming YouTube video. He actually hit me up on Snap, and we was actually talking about it and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want, you know, like new friends or some shit like that, hit my line. You want somebody to talk to, hit my line, you know. I'm also like, you know, you can also vent to me and stuff like that. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next YouTube video, which should be coming up in 2 days. I will try to post every 2 days, guys. I will try. But yeah, be safe out there. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Please wear a mask. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I forget. But please wear a mask, y'all. Be safe and peace.